Here's Speedo. He's got a, I don't know if that's apple or pear, but it's a coin. I thought coins were flat, but I like it. He likes it. It's I would call it a chunk, but very cute. I don't recall if there's a hole drilled in it or not, but those are new. I just got them today. They just arrived. The shipment arrived. The other thing I got are these. I must say, I got these pre-packaged ones from Tysol. They were actually not like this. The ones that I'm talking about have little lines on them, allows you to cut them into wafers. But the thing is, the ones I smelled at Tysol, the ones I previously bought for almost $7, I bought one of Alfalfa and one of Timothy. It didn't smell right. Like, it didn't smell like hay. It didn't smell appetizing. It didn't smell moldy or anything like that, but they didn't want anything to do with it. These ones, when I smelled them, they actually smelled good. They smelled fresh, like hay. Like the buckets of hay. So the ones I bought previously from Tysol did not smell like the hay, not the fresh stuff. And they didn't look like this either. They were darker color. They were not a yellowy, light palish green, you know, like the little tiny strands. So I'm not sure what those ones were. Maybe they were expired or something. I know that the store, aside from hay, nothing really sells very fast except for dog food. Like, I'm talking about small animals. So I'm not sure. But anyway, these are really good. I'm going to show you in a second. Hold on. I ordered 3 pounds. So, hi Nelly. Oh, she's camera shy. I ordered 3 pounds. This is 3 pounds. So, it's almost completely full. So, I'm guessing this box will hold about 5 to 5.5 to 6 pounds. But when I open it, I can smell it, and it smells really good. And I like how they're really tiny. The ones I talked about, they were like this big, but you can break them off into wafers. So this is really good. I do not expect them to actually eat this stuff. My chins don't seem to eat these. They were only like, I think it was like 75 cents a pound, I'm gonna guess. It was really, really dirt cheap. Cheaper than at the store anyway. I bought these just for them to play with. I think it was like $4, maybe. Or maybe less, I don't know. $1.50. I don't know. I remember these are like dirt cheap. So I bought them for them to play with. Just to have a little fun. Kick it around the cage. Nibble it. Make a mess. But from what I know, the chins don't eat it. So, for some strange reason, they stopped eating these. Nala suddenly started eating them again. But Speedo suddenly stopped wanting them. I've noticed that ever since there's a stop in something, they seem to take a while to get back into it. So it's going to take a while, and I've kind of gone out of habit with this because I've been busy with moving. They haven't gotten very many treats. They used to get one every day. I'll slowly get back into that. My 2 chins are up there. So let me show you guys the cage. I made some changes. They have a new ledge there. It's a full one. I'm not going to scare them, but it's right there. I think I put that one in too. I might not have. That might have already been there. I don't recall. But this one's new. I just put it in. It's not brand new. I don't know which ones are new, which ones are used, but the ones that I previously had have been shuffled around as well, and the new ones are somewhere in the cage. But I put it on the side. Originally, I had it on the door, the one in the back. I realized that the chins were frightened. This morning, Nala... this whole thing on that side, near the center, on that side though, was dug up like this, and Nala was underneath it, and when I got her out of it, so I could wipe down the pan, because she peed on the pan, because she flipped up the corner, she immediately burrowed right underneath again, like, right while I'm still wiping, like, she was terrified. I don't know what she was afraid of, but, so I made a major renovation when I got home from work. They were in a kennel for about 3 hours while I did this. So basically, I changed out their fleece because it was due to be changed out. I changed it last on Saturday morning. today is or Wednesday, because they only have 2 fleeces. Right now, I usually give it to them 2 fleeces for about 3 to 4 days, just because it doesn't cost much to wash it more frequently. It didn't smell yet. It was due to be changed because there was a spot already. I go by the color of this fleece. You can usually see a pee stain, a big puddle stain. Usually it means that the base one is really wet already. Like it's been wet so many times that it's taking longer to absorb and spread out. So then there leaves a yellow stain here, so it looks ugly, so I just changed it. It's not a big deal, right? So they have 3 ledges here. And then on this side, and I found out that if you do this, the water bottles don't drip. The reason the water bottle drips is when they kick it too hard and an air bubble goes up top, and then it changes the pressure in the bottles, and then they start dripping. I have not had any water bottles drip until the last drop. It never dripped. So I've been able to use this entire bottle of water. So that's pretty good. So in here, I changed it around. The perch used to be right here, and the ledge was on the door. So now it's up here. This is in anticipation for Monday, Tuesday, when the cage is supposedly supposed to arrive. I'll be taking out this grate, and there's a hole. I'll show you in a minute. So that's for when they come down. I don't want them to fall straight down to the ground. So they're gonna go here, and hopefully up there. And I'll show you something else. There will be more stuff here. I just haven't got any more ledges yet. I haven't had the time. Today took too long. It took 3 hours because I did something else to the cage. So because Nala was scared of the open, because she's used to having this backdrop with her cage, she was a little frightened. So I decided to go ahead and put one in, and it goes all the way to the ceiling. This is $5 a fleece. You can get this at Walmart. It's one piece. What happens is it's 50 by 60. If you trim it, I forget which way, but if you trim it a certain way and then sew it together, you can get this whole piece. It's $5. It's a fleece throw, so it's the kind that you throw over top of your knees when you're sitting in front of the TV or something. It's really cheap. It's those fleece blankets that have the little frills. We just cut the frills off. So then it looks like it's the same as just buying a roll of fleece. It's just that at the store you'd be paying close to $30 for this, and I only pay $5. And every single one of my fleece is like that. So anyway, here I have my hammock, and then there's one ledge. The top one, the highest one, is that one on the whole cage. Then we have this one. Then we have this one. And these ones are the same height, give or take 1 or 2 pegs. And then we go down, and we go down. And then also here, they can come down here. And originally, I asked the breeder to drill a hole there, and to drill one right here, right on this thing, on that side, so that I can mount it towards the wall. I wanted to mount it right here inside the wire, but she misunderstood, and she drilled it right here and right here, which is not what I meant, but it's okay. It's doable, and it's actually more creative because now they have a low ramp, a passage, and actually if I do this right, watch this. If I do this right, I can actually have it look like almost like a tree. You know, with branches sticking out in every direction, so long as I have these things correctly. But it's only for support, like it's not mounted or anything. It's just support. So I thought that was really good. These two are here because I plan to use this one, this particular one. It's going to go right there in the wall. It's going to go like that. Isn't that cute? So they can jump to here, come here, and hop down if they want. I will put more ledges probably down here. And then here too. They can come here and then sit. They can come on here and sit here. So that's the idea. This one was free. Shipping and everything was free for this one. I think it was this one. I could be wrong. It could be that one. I don't know. One of these are free. Actually, I think that one's free because she says she didn't drill a second attachment because it was free. But this thing is honking huge. I think this was $15, $14 or $15. It was a really good price. Just because. And I have one more ledge. The reason it's not in the cage is because I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Obviously, as you can see, this is what I meant. When I lower this ramp, this part will open up, so they will be able to go down on here. As you can see, this is not normal. My other side, when I get this cage here, when Wayfair sends me this side, the hole is actually going to be on this side. So there's one here. It's going to be over there. So it's going to be a diagonal. The reason for that is because I didn't want both of the holes here and here because it looked a little funny. Because then they can't run. Whereas right now, all they got to do is just start from here and run. And they would have more space to run continuously. Whereas if there's two holes here, two holes on the same side, they're going to be like running like this. And I don't like that. So I could have gotten rid of the, I think the, oh no, I couldn't. No, I was going to say I could have got rid of the other hole, but I don't have that panel. I don't have the full-size panel, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't. So anyway, the cage should arrive on Monday, Tuesday. The reason why I say Tuesday, it says it's arriving on Monday, but Monday is Easter Monday, and I don't know about you, but I very much doubt that people are going to deliver on Monday. I think they're going to make an excuse and say it was a holiday, because they got to keep up with the idea that they ship in like a week or two, right? So I'm thinking they're just going to drag it along and just say, oh yeah, well, it was a holiday, I'm sorry, but it'll be here the very next day. At least that's what I think. I could be wrong, but so then when I get the cage, this thing will be mounted just like that. And in case you guys are wondering how I did that, all I did was put the binder clips. I had the fleeces on top, right? Like this. It's leaning on top, and then I just clipped the clip on there. So that's why it's sticking out right here. It's because there's a binder clip right here. There's one strategically placed every two of these bars. So there'd be one right here. And on this one, on the ends, it's right here and here. And then it was on every two. And it goes straight across along the very top wire. And then I just flip the flap on top. So that covers kind of the ceiling. It wasn't tall enough if I want to cover the storage unit. The reason why I'm covering the storage unit is so the dust doesn't float down into the bedwet sheets, the padding, the fleece liners. If I had pulled it higher up, I could have covered the roof. It's enough to cover the roof here and just about this much off from the very bottom. So it would cover just above the pan. So I'd rather just cover partial roof. And then on the top, I will go to Walmart one more and get one more, and I'm going to do it just straight across. I'm just going to drape one straight across. So basically, almost the whole side of the wall will be covered. This wall will be covered, this wall will be covered, and this wall will be almost covered. And then the ceiling is going to be completely covered. The reason is because Nala seems to like it. Nala seems to be very scared. She doesn't like it the wide open. She does like to play. Don't get me wrong. She likes to play in the wide open space, but she does not like to be out completely in the open. And she most certainly doesn't want to sleep that way. They were really frightened. They wanted nothing to do with me. They didn't even want a treat this morning. Nala was just freaking out. I'm not sure if it's some sounds that she hears. But ever since I put this in, instantly, it was instantaneous. They just suddenly changed personalities. They were just completely like easygoing, and they wanted to sniff you and give you a nibble, a kiss. You know, she was completely herself again. So I do know that it had to do with the fleece cover. I don't know what it was about it, but she feels safe. So I guess it's just that if you just take the time to really look at them and see what it is that's bothering them, you can probably figure it out by their body language. She was probably trying to tell me a couple days ago, but I've been so busy with moving in since the 23rd, Saturday. It's now Wednesday, so, you know, she's probably been trying to tell me this whole time, and I've just been so busy I didn't know. But, they're okay now. I'm gonna go take a shower, guys. Okay?